A killer whale grabbed a trainer who'd always dreamed of working with orcas and pulled her underwater.
In the heart of the picturesque Canary Islands, a remarkable story unfolded. A tale of passion, tragedy, and the enigmatic bond between a man and the ocean's most majestic creatures. Born and raised in the vibrant coastal town of Puerto De La Cruz, Alexis grew up surrounded by the rhythmic whispers of the Atlantic Ocean. From a young age, he carried a deep affinity for the ocean's mysteries, a love that would shape the trajectory of his life. His earliest days were a symphony of salt and sand as he listened to the waves' melodies and watched the sun dance upon the water's surface. As he navigated the currents of adolescence, Alexis's connection to the ocean deepened. He would spend hours on the shoreline, watching as the waves painted stories upon the sand. It was during these moments of solitude that he realized his destiny was intertwined with the marine world that captivated his imagination. For years, Alexis nurtured his deep affinity for the sea, dreaming of one day working with marine animals. His journey led him to Laurel Park, a place where his passion would flourish. Nestled on the outskirts of Puerto De La Cruz, Laurel Park was a haven for both visitors and animals. Alexis found himself immersed in a world of wonder, caring for the ocean's ambassadors. Alexis's dedication to the orcas, especially the charismatic Quito, became the heartbeat of the captivating performances. The park's dedication to conservation and education resonated with Alexis's own values, drawing him into a world where he could put his passion into action. As the days turned into seasons, Alexis's dedication deepened, and his bond with the orcas, especially the charismatic Quito, became an unwavering connection. Their stories intertwined as he became their caretaker, their mentor, and their friend. In the arena of the Orca Ocean Show, Alexis's presence was electric. He wasn't just a trainer. He was a conductor of emotions, guiding the orcas through a symphony of movements that left audiences in awe. As Alexis's reputation as a skilled orca trainer grew, so did his understanding of the complexities of their lives. He became attuned to their emotions, their nuances, and their individual personalities. His keen intuition allowed him to detect the subtlest shifts in their behavior, a gift that would later become a harbinger of impending change. The fateful year of 2009 marked a turning point in Alexis's journey. The annual Christmas show brought with it a mix of excitement and trepidation. As he stood beside Quito in the spotlight, their bond seemed unbreakable, a testament to the trust they had built over years of companionship. But life, unpredictable and complex, has a way of challenging even the strongest of bonds. The tragic incident that unfolded during the show would forever alter the course of Alexis's life and leave an indelible mark on the world of marine conservation. Alexis's instincts warned him of a brewing storm. He confided in his girlfriend, expressing his concerns about the orca's behavior, signs of restlessness, aggression, and growing unease. The air was filled with excitement as the performance unfolded in front of the audience. As part of the routine, Alexis tried a daring move, standing on Quito's snout, a move called Spy Hop. This was something they had practiced before, a move that showcased the incredible trust and connection between them. But this time, something went terribly wrong. Quito, usually a gentle and charismatic orca, showed a sudden burst of energy. As Alexis stood on his snout, Quito leaned to the side, causing Alexis to lose his balance. Alexis tried twice, but each time he fell off. This seemed to frustrate Quito, who didn't get the usual reward for his efforts. This change in Quito's behavior was unexpected and unsettling. Instead of responding calmly to the situation, Quito's behavior escalated. When Alexis tried a technique to help Quito understand he hadn't succeeded, Quito's reaction became even stronger. And then, in a shocking turn of events, Quito launched a sudden and forceful attack. Quito rammed into Alexis with his mouth and pushed him down to the bottom of the pool. It was a terrifying moment, and witnesses described the scene as nightmarish. Alexis was trapped underwater, struggling to escape Quito's powerful grasp. After what felt like an eternity, the trainers managed to get Quito to swim away from Alexis. But the damage was done. Alexis was seriously injured, and despite the efforts of his colleagues, he couldn't be saved. The attack had happened so suddenly and unexpectedly, leaving everyone in shock and disbelief. The unexpected and violent attack by Quito shattered the tranquil waters, leaving behind a legacy of questions and revelations. A big shock and sadness spread through the park, making everyone feel surprised and sad. When Alexis died, people started to look closely at how the orcas were behaving, which showed that there were some problems in their group and how they interacted with each other. This made people realize that things were not as good as they seemed in the way the orcas were living and being together. The impact of the documentary Blackfish echoed the worries and doubts that Alexis had expressed about the treatment of orcas in captivity. This documentary brought those concerns to a much bigger stage, capturing the world's attention and making people think deeply about how we treat these magnificent creatures. As Blackfish unfolded its story on screen, it drew back the curtain on the lives of captive orcas. It revealed the challenges they face living in confined spaces and the emotional toll it takes on them. The film showed how these intelligent and social creatures could become stressed, frustrated, and even aggressive when kept in captivity. Watching Blackfish was a wake-up call for many people. It made them question whether it was ethical to keep such intelligent and complex animals in small tanks for the purpose of entertainment. The film shed light on the lives of the orcas, the challenges they face, and the toll it takes on their well-being. The documentary also sparked important conversations about our relationship with these creatures. People started to talk about whether it was right to separate orcas from their natural environments and social structures. The film encouraged a collective reevaluation of how we interact with and care for these majestic beings. Blackfish inspired changes in how parks and facilities that keep orcas operate. It prompted discussions about how to provide better living conditions for these animals, with a focus on larger and more naturalistic enclosures. It also led to a shift in public perception, with more people advocating for the welfare of captive marine animals and pushing for stronger protections for them. In this way, Alexis's story and the documentary Blackfish became intertwined, both shedding light on the complexities of the human-orca relationship. They prompted a broader conversation about the ethical responsibilities we have toward these intelligent creatures and encouraged a reimagining of their place in our world. In the wake of these revelations, both SeaWorld and Laurel Park embarked on a journey of transformation. They recognized the need to prioritize safety, welfare, and a deeper understanding of the lives they held in their care. SeaWorld, a prominent name in marine entertainment, took significant steps to address the concerns raised. One of the most notable changes was the suspension of water work, the practice of trainers getting into the water with orcas during shows. This decision was a direct response to the tragic incidents that had occurred, including Alexis's passing and other incidents involving trainers. Similarly, Laurel Park undertook a re-evaluation of its practices in light of Alexis's passing and the broader discussions sparked by Blackfish. The park recognized the need to prioritize the safety and well-being of both the animals and the trainers who worked with them. This led to a reassessment of their training methods, show routines, and overall approach to caring for the orcas. Laurel Park introduced measures aimed at enriching the lives of the captive orcas, including the creation of more naturalistic environments that allowed for greater freedom of movement. They also invested in educational initiatives to raise awareness about the challenges of keeping orcas in captivity and the importance of respecting their complex social structures and natural behaviors. As the sun sets on this poignant narrative, we are left with a profound understanding that the story of Alexis Martinez is more than a tale of tragedy. It is a reflection of the intricate dance between humans and the sea's most awe-inspiring inhabitants. The story of Alexis Martinez is a poignant reminder of the profound connection between humans and the sea, where beauty and danger coexist in the world of orcas.